Dejhenea, this is your feedback for assignment 3, 3C, part 2, which is about movements and angles. So again, just to refer you back to the resources, this is the mark scheme that we had for this, which you find under the homework post for this particular task. And this is the lesson that we collected the notes and the merit and distinction level detail for. So I would refer you again just to checking your work against your class notes and also against this wheel where I gave you some of the merit level kind of comments that you might want to incorporate into your work. For example, you would just think about how you would match that up with one of the movements or angles that you're discussing. So first of all, we start off with tilt. You have discussed the purpose of it. The purpose of a tilt is to demonstrate that a composition can work well in the frame or shot. I don't understand what you're trying to say with that, because that isn't unique to a tilt, and also composition isn't really specific to that particular shot. So I'm not sure what that actually means. That's quite confused. I think you need to rewrite that and try to express that in the way you're trying to say it. The reason can be to reveal something that is coming, and a good way of breaking down a shot. It can be used to tell a story. So again, you're saying what it could be used to be done, but we don't have a specific example that we're referring to until we get down to here. I see. Of transitioning to the next scene. It's creative, that's good. Yep, so this is quite analytical. You're kind of into the merit here. It then tilts down. Be careful there, you've got how off, I think you mean show off. I mean, one of the things you need to consider here is it's about to show power and intimidation, possibly because we normally tilt up. It can also be used to show sort of sexuality, because as we discussed in the students video here, the dance one that we looked at in the lesson time, we understood that they were using it to demonstrate the male gaze. So again, just be a little bit more specific with this. I can see here that you're looking at how the tilt is used differently. Okay, I'm not sure what that means here. As a useful way of the composition. That doesn't really make sense. So again, I can see you're aiming for the distinction, which is good and encouraging, because for the distinction you need to talk about how it differs across different genres. But again, it's more about how it's used and for what purpose. So here, for example, it definitely shows a sense of sort of power or revealing each artist differently. Okay. Arc. So you've described how you do it. It does add a level of drama. Show the surroundings where they're performing. Yeah, good. Okay, so again, we're on a sort of a merit here. You need to talk about the image of the artist and how it reinforces and associates him with the location. We've also got here, makes it more dynamic. Good, so we're a solid merit here, I think. We've got the track away to show dominance. Good, this is much better, this is stronger. You've talked about how hip-hop uses it, who's in charge and who's dominant. This music video is crossing the bridge. It's different. Yeah, okay, so you need to talk about how this one's using it differently, rather than using it for dominance, that they're using it more for associating her, in this example, with the location, possibly. So again, we've talked about the dolly in. Yeah, it's more energy. Yeah, to be honest, I think you're heading now towards the high merit. This is sustained as well, which is impressive. We talked about the handheld shot is unstable. You've got your angles here. So yeah, with the level of detail you've got here, I think you are definitely heading for the distinction. I would probably put some sort of conclusion where maybe you talk about the fact that hip-hop relies on them for one particular reason, maybe rock does it in a different reason. But also what you could do is take the opportunity to talk about, reflect and assess your summer video. Did you use movement and angles as effectively as these professional examples? If you could get in that in there, I think you've then secured the distinction. So overall, I'd say you're on a kind of very high merit, almost into the distinction, but this is an impressive piece of work. Definitely took you 3 hours to do this, and well done. Very much appreciated.